Right, so E3 2013. This is arguably the most hyped up E3 of recent years. It's definitely the biggest we've seen in years, because obviously Sony and Microsoft are showing off the new consoles, and Nintendo have a lot to try and catch up on. Even though they're not doing a traditional conference, they've still got a lot to try and bring some life back into the Wii U. So this is going to be sort of my preview to E3 2013. I've done a little video like this before where I did the three consoles sort of against each other. This is just going to be a straight out preview. So to start off with is Microsoft. I'm going to hopefully watch the conference live. I finish work at 5:30 tomorrow and the conference begins at 5:30, so I'm going to have to miss a little bit, but I might come and watch it on a delay. So Microsoft have already, there's no need to kind of go into the details of what they've announced already, because we all know this already. So what Microsoft have said about E3 is they're going to be focused on games. They've admitted themselves that E3 is going to be all about the software. They need to be kind of correct in this. They need to be right, because if they don't announce some hardcore games, I think the Xbox One is going to struggle extremely. Like I said in a previous video, I think the Xbox One will do amazing. It's going to fly past the PS4 in terms of sales when it originally comes out, in my opinion. But I think once the more casual gamer and the less hardcore people who would actually take their time to research an Xbox One, once they start to realise the kind of problems it has, they're going to jump ship to PS4. So I do think they need to give us these games. I've got it on the screen here actually of what they've got rumoured, and I think there's a Halo. It says here actually there's rumoured Fable 4, Halo 5, a new Banjo-Kazooie, which would be great. I think Banjo-Kazooie would be brilliant to bring out as an exclusive on Xbox. I think they could really do well if they bring that out. Because they need that sort of, they need another franchise on Xbox. You've got Halo, you've got Gears of War, you've got Forza, but after those three you tend to struggle really. So they need more franchises, and Banjo-Kazooie was a popular character back in the day, so it's good to kind of bring that back. That would be a good exclusive for them, and I think the rumours of Mirror's Edge 2 being an Xbox exclusive would do well for them as well, because I enjoyed the first one, so people are going to want to play the second one, and they're going to have to buy an Xbox One if they want to play the second one. So that's kind of the rumours so far. I do think that Mirror's Edge 2 is going to be exclusive. There's too many rumours and leaks floating around surrounding Microsoft for it not to be really. We know that they're going to have a big in-depth look at Call of Duty again, like they did on the Xbox One reveal conference, just because Activision and Microsoft are sort of best buddies, aren't they? So they're gonna hype Activision's game up by doing I'm probably guessing around 20-minute focus on Call of Duty. They'll probably do a live playthrough on the demo stage. So that's a down point in my opinion. I don't think they should do that, but we know it's going to happen. What else is there we've got to look at? Apparently there's going to be a big game reveal that nobody has guessed yet. Nobody has an idea of what it's going to be, so that's got me intrigued. I want to see what they're kind of hinting at with that one, so I'm going to keep my eyes open for that. So that's sort of Microsoft. They need to focus solely on games. We know they're going to talk about Kinect, we know they're going to talk about casual games, and even though they've said they're not going to, we know they're going to talk about the sort of TV side of things and the social side of things. But ultimately 90% of their conference has to be games, there's no denying it. So to move on to Sony. Sony have announced that there's going to be 40 games they're going to be showing, spread across the PS3, the PS Vita, and of course the PS4. I'm hoping for, there's no denying that there's some big games that I want to be announced. Kingdom Hearts 3, The Last Guardian, Jack 4 of course. Those are the sort of fantasy games that I would love to come out, but realistically I can't see them happening. Maybe I think The Last Guardian has a chance because that was rumoured, so that has a small chance. Hopefully that'll be PS4. I don't think they should release that on PS3 now that it's come to the end of its life cycle, but we've got a lot to look forward to with Sony, because they can't kind of, they can only get better really. With what they've announced so far, I know there's kind of rumours floating around of what if Sony are going the way Microsoft did and they just haven't announced these horrible features yet, but Sony I've got faith in Sony that they're going to solely deliver the games and everything that we want. Confirmed titles to be shown at E3 are Beyond Two Souls, Drive Club, of course, that looked really good. People have kind of forgotten about Drive Club, I think, and Gran Turismo 6. And also there's going to be a couple of third-party kind of games chucked in there, such as Destiny, of course, who've kind of, Bungie have got a good deal going on with Sony, so they're going to be showing their game. And also The Evil Within, the new survival horror game that wasn't announced, they're going to be showing some of that as well, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. What else have we got there? Like I said, Last Guardian rumoured as well. A few rumours floating around that the PS Vita is going to get either a redesign or a price cut. I think that would be wise for them to have a price cut. I think it will happen as well, because they're going to want to sell more PS Vitas for in time the PS4 comes out, because they work so well together. So, you can play all the PS4 games on the Vita via remote play. So it is going to be, in Sony's kind of, one of their major things is going to be an announcement of the PS Vita price cut. In my opinion, I do believe that is coming, but ultimately I think about 75% of the conference has to be on PS4. It has to be, and of course we'll see a few PS3 games announced and a little bit of Vita, but it has to be PS4. Of course we need to see the console itself, but there's a lot that I'm looking forward to. And I'm just praying for one of those games that I said I'd love in my sort of fantasy games. I'm praying we get one of those. So that's Sony there, and of course onto Nintendo. Now they're obviously, as everyone knows by now, they're not doing their traditional conference. They're doing a special Nintendo Direct on the following day, on the Tuesday at 3 p.m. here in the UK. Luckily I've got that time off work, so I'm going to be watching that live. And there's no going around it. Everyone's hyped about seeing the new 3D Mario game, the new Mario Kart, and the new Super Smash Bros. They're the big three that Nintendo have announced are coming. So everyone's hyped to see those. I cannot wait. I'm a big fan of all three, and those games are going to sell consoles. You know it's going to happen. I can see them announcing either a price cut or a load of new colours for the Wii U to try and generate a bit more interest. I think they should. I think announce these big games, announce a new array of colours and a little bit of a cheaper price, and the Wii U's will start flying off the shelf. I could put money on it that the Wii U is going to start flying off the shelves after E3, because casual gamers as well as hardcore gamers love these games. There's no denying you love a 3D Mario game. Mario Galaxy, they were awesome games. Mario Kart, awesome game. And especially Super Smash Bros., which is a much loved fan favourite. There's rumours also going around of a new Metroid Prime game, so that would be good to see on the Wii U. I'm not a huge fan of the series myself, but I know that the series is very, very popular, and to have such a big franchise on the Wii U, again, would sell consoles. One game that I'd love to come back is the Star Fox franchise. I think Star Fox has had too long out of the gaming industry, and we need Star Fox back. It's a much loved fan favourite franchise. I personally, my favourite game of the Star Fox franchise is Star Fox Adventures. It's not a popular opinion, but I would love a return to the Star Fox Adventures game, because I feel that the Wii U needs that. I feel like we need a good sort of adventure game, which isn't always Mario. We don't always need to be Mario in these Nintendo games. So bring back Star Fox or something like that, just to kind of have something a bit new on the Nintendo consoles. Like I said, I think the Wii U will start to fly off the shelves if they announce these big games. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do announce, and I can't wait to see some of these new games in action, like Super Smash Bros. And everything. Also, we got the smaller conferences like EA, Ubisoft, and Square Enix. Of course, Square Enix, they're going to be announcing a new Final Fantasy game, so that's a big bit of news for fans of Final Fantasy. A few rumours floating around that it's going to be the next one's going to be PS4 exclusive, but I don't know too much about Final Fantasy. I've never been a fan of the series. I'm looking forward to seeing EA and Microsoft though. EA, because of course I'm a fan of the FIFA series. I just don't hope got a little visitor in the video there. I just hope they don't talk about it too much. Of course we're going to be seeing some Battlefield as well, but I hope they talk a bit about the new Star Wars deal they've got going down, and seeing what new Star Wars games they're going to be bringing out soon as well. Ubisoft, I'm a huge fan of Ubisoft. I can't wait to see some of their games in action, like Assassin's Creed 4, Watch Dogs, and Splinter Cell Blacklist as well. I'm looking forward to seeing those in action. I hope we get a long demo kind of playthrough, especially Assassin's Creed 4. I'm looking forward to seeing those. But that's about it for my E3 preview, guys. I'm looking forward to this whole week of gaming, really, because like I said, we got E3 to start off the week, and then later in the week The Last of Us comes out. So this is going to be an awesome week for me. Leave your comments down below on what you want to see at E3, and that's about it for this video. See you on my next one, guys, and thank you for watching.